It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Hawks are one of the most dangerous scoring teams in the league. Trae Young says, we have guys who can make shots and make threes and really get our offense going. We can put up points really quick. We always have a belief that we're in the game. Guys, back to you.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Allen's shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. At the elbow, it's Allen. Over Murray. Tries again. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Allen. Middleton for three. Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Dishes to Murray. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Allen against Murray. Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Passes it to Collins. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And he makes the first.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The first one falls.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Second free throw, no good.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning a title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, 16 points for him. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the steal. Holiday against Bogdanovich. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
In the offense, your ATL Dixon.
The Hawks trail by 11. Now Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Up again. The rebound by Middleton. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Middleton. They get a hand on it. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Allen for 3. Here's Lopez. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They need this, and it's sent back by Lopez. Young's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lopez inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
In the offense, your ATL Dancers. All right, fans, look who it is. Let me even make some noise for your ATL Dancers. Let's hear it for your ATL Dancers.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Atlanta again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 15. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Murray. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. That one drops for him.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And that one falls for Middleton. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Murray. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Johnson. Pass to McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
Now, here's Porter. Last game he had 10 points. And the pass to Portis. Allen surveying the D. Middleton for 3. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
So he can't get either to fall.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
Now here's Kaminsky. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 14. Pass to Porter. Middleton outside. And here is Allen. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Connects from 3-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Kaminsky. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Good body control that time by Frank Kaminsky. Seems to me that he's got really good balance and rhythm when he's catching and shooting.
Here's Allen. He has 7. Middleton can't get it to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And the first one drops. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills. At 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Pass to Portis. From deep 3-point range, the offensive rebound. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 1:53 left to play in the first. Middleton outside. Back to Porter. The pass to Portis. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Portis. 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Porter kicks to Holiday. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 14.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Back to McConnell. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Middleton. They get it again. Okongwu. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
The fader. And it's Washington missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Porter against McConnell. He feeds it to Okongwu. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Typically, there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided the game. And in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against New York. Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin. Passes to Gafford. Pass to Porter. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got 5 now.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one. Very impressive.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Pass to Holiday. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Holiday against Young. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Porter outside, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Young. Another shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
For Atlanta, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And so Young nails them both. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The kick out to Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Last game out, 36 points for him. From deep. Gafford misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The Hawks again can't hit. On the wing, Porter. Oh, good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 16. Young looking it over. Collins passes it to Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His second.
Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Capella. Lopez kicks to Porter. Over Young. And there's Porter on the assist from Lopez. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Young against Porter. Looking to get back on track here. Young's shot is good. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Gafford. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock.
One thing you've got to love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
That free throw good from Allen. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Great open look there. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Porter looking it over. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Allen outside. Outside Porter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Back to Young, over Porter. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Aaron Holiday comes in for DeJounte Murray. Washington's checked in for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Hawks. Up top, Porter, guarded by Holiday. Porter against Holiday. Porter inside. Off with the layup. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 19. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And again, the Bucks miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. kept alive. Okongwu, the pass to Holiday. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Giannis.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Kaminsky. Outside Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing over Allen. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
The kick out to Porter. Giannis inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's good.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Washington against Kaminsky. Okongwu, the pass to Kaminsky. Here's Holiday. Second chance effort. And Kaminsky lays it up and in.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
All right, fans, let's hear it once again for your ATL dancers.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Porter. Holiday with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New York. Washington against Kaminsky. And the jumper falls for him. Washington's got his first points of the night.
Well, you can see the focus Washington has right there. The defense right on top of him. He doesn't let that bother that jump shot of his.
McConnell scanning the floor. The rebound by Washington. Milwaukee leading by 23. Allen with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Moves back up. And Allen puts it in. Allen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Passes it to Kaminsky. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Holiday, the pass to Washington. He kicks to Allen. Back to Washington. Holiday against McConnell. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now, here's Bogdanovich. D right on him. Kaminsky finds Bogdanovich. McConnell with it. Over Holiday. The shot by McConnell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Milwaukee. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Allen passes to Portis. Over Bogdanovich. Nice shot by Portis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Bogdanovich against Washington. For 3, Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
And so it's Milwaukee rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
In the offense,
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Atlanta's shooting just 34% from the floor. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So we'll see Bogdanovich go to the free throw line here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Atlanta, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Bucks passing it around. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist from Lopez. Middleton's got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. To the inside. Lopez fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Used all 7 feet and about 1/3 of a ton to get that one up and down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Lopez, shooting 1. One shot. One shot.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And here's Collins from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Bogdanovich. The stupendous finish in traffic. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Collins. From past the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. Middleton inside the three-point line. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over him.
Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot, and Capella with a nice bucket inside. He's got 8. Bucks leading by 21. Middleton outside. And there's the pass to Allen. Six to shoot, and stolen by Murray. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Murray. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks trail by 21. Now, here is Young. He's got 7. At the top of the key, Capella. Back to Young. It's stolen by Allen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. Inside. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Milwaukee making a switch. Gafford's checked in. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Bogdanovich against Middleton. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's tightly guarded.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic, and Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Gafford trying to break free. Lopez, no luck.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Floats one. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the putback throwdown is exactly what you get.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And stolen by Murray. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 16.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And yes, sometimes Young can't be stopped. This is the kind of player he can be.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Shots good from Young.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Holiday kicks to Gafford. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Passes it to Middleton. Now Gafford. Here's Holiday. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Bogdanovich. Aaron Holiday comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Trae Young. Free throw no good for Holiday.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Middleton. And Holiday has it in the corner. And that one's on target from the wing. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Pass to Holiday. Back to McConnell. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Holiday inside the line, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this.
Washington's checked in for the Bucks.
T.J. Washington.
Here's Okongwu. Atlanta again missing. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. He'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. Kevin Porter's checked in for Chris Middleton. And he can't hit the second. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Capella, the pass to McConnell. Down low, Okongwu kicks to Capella. Clock at 6. Here's McConnell. Good on the jump shot. Here's Giannis. 18 points for him. Outside Porter. Back to Giannis. Portis in the post. Guarded by Holiday. Good. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. On the wing, Holiday. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At the elbow, Collins. Over Holiday. Collins, good. Collins has got his third bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Giannis. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
59 seconds left in the third. McConnell against Holiday. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Atlanta making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Johnson in for John Collins. The Bucks also with the sub. Allen's checked in. Five to shoot. Holiday inside the line. Good. He hits the jump shot. Holiday's got 7.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Allen outside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And he knocks down the first one. And Allen drops them both. Here's McConnell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the wing on the left. 20 seconds left in the third. Holiday, the pass to Johnson. Offline with his 3. Giannis outside. makes the most of the high percentage shot. Giannis has got 22.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
And so it's Milwaukee having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Defensively, we got to keep these guys in front of us. Shooting, contested, 2. All right, play defense without fouling, and they get 1 shot.
Being aggressive, GA, without fouling. That's a good message, and that's what Coach McMillan wants.
The worst thing you can do is bail a team out. It's important that they just lock down here defensively.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. T.J. McConnell is out there with Griffin. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Taylor in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Taylor taking his time here. On the wing, Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. That shot by Griffin, no good. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The pass to Porter. Now Gafford. Carter up top. Shoots from the elbow. Atlanta with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart on the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Milwaukee in total control. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The shot's good.
Making himself a big target in these screen rolls. It's often overlooked, but important. Kaminsky, love seeing him cut with purpose like that.
Back to Porter. Ibaka outside. Carter on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Porter against Griffin. Porter, no luck.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Griffin kicks to McConnell. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Clearly, Porter Jr. is fired up right now. He's not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
McConnell passes to Griffin. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Outside, Taylor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Griffin.
With his size and versatility, Porter Jr. is really a strong defender, especially when he's defending the point or two guard.
Out to Carter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bucks passing it around. There's Porter with the 3. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes to Griffin. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Porter in the corner. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here is Johnson. Pass to McConnell. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Gafford. Kicks it to Ibaka. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Griffin. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And Johnson now top of the key. Taylor against Carter. Taylor inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And Taylor drops them both. And so it's Milwaukee now. Carter, the pass to Nwora. Here is Ibaka. Over to the wing. Here's Nwora. He's guarded by Johnson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Teams first. At the line for the Bucks, Jordan Nwora. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Good on both. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Johnson finds Kaminsky. Shoots over Gafford. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Carter on the wing. The rebound by Holiday. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Mora, the pass to Carter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Team second. Shooting from Milwaukee, Javon Carter. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. Carter hits them both. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Washington's checked in. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Holiday. Pass to Taylor. A floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Releases from the wing and drills it. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half. Carter against Holiday. There's the dish to Holiday. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Taylor. Over Washington. The shot by Taylor, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here he goes. Here's Nora. Johnson with some nice D. The Hawks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Fast break, the Hawks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Washington trying to get open as Marjanovic. Up and in on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kaminsky kicks to Holiday. Off target with his three. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Porter inside. Guarded by Holiday. Here's Marjanovic. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Marjanovic.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bounce pass, Holiday. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Driving in. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Kaminsky's got 5 points now in the quarter. There's the pass to Nwora. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 16-7 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Giannis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Griffin's checked in for Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Passes it to Taylor. He kicks it to Griffin. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Marjanovic against Kaminsky. Marjanovic, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Griffin, and there's the drive.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Carter outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.